Hello JJ Tribe, hello yoga community, and welcome back to the yoga mat with me. Today we are going to move through a strong power flow, focusing on twisting towards your strength. So last week on the channel, I shared with you a gentle twisting flow where we twisted towards our best selves. And today the theme or intention is to twist towards your strength. I am bringing you this yoga class from Selva Armonia, located in Uvita, Costa Rica, where I'm hosting my first ever yoga retreat. If you are a yoga student who's looking to attend a yoga retreat or a yoga teacher who's looking to plan one, click the link in my description below to learn more about Selva Armonia, okay? As you can see, we are in the jungle, surrounded by nature, and you're going to hear nature all throughout today's yoga class, yeah? I do recommend one block. We will be moving into Pravrita Ardhachandrasana, twisted half moon, which I find very challenging, and a block is super supportive and helpful. So if you have one, grab it, unroll your yoga mat, and let's get started. All right, yogis, you are on your mat. We are starting in a lying down position, so make your way onto your back and don't extend your legs. Keep your knees bent, feet planted. Bring your hands to a T and let's move through some windshield wipers. Gently twisting side to side, saying hello to the body, giving yourself permission to be in the present moment with your body, mind, and soul as you focus on twisting towards your strength. So breathe here with me as you move back and forth, sending the legs from one side to the other. And now send the knees over to the left side and let's just pause here. If you want a little bit more, lift your left foot up and place it on top of the right knee. So the outside of the right knee here. You might need to flex your left foot to hold on. And you'll feel a deeper stretch along the right side body. And if you have the foot on top, release it. Bring the legs back through to center using gentle activation of the core. Let them drop over to the right side of your mat. Again, you choose. Maybe you lift the right foot up, place it on the outside of the left knee for a little bit more, and settle in and breathe. And release the foot if you have it. Bring the knees back up through center. We're coming into bicycles. So I want to really emphasize the importance of your core being part of this sequence. Oftentimes we twist a little bit too far, thinking that we're going deeper into the pose. But if the core is not stabilized and supporting the movement, we're actually doing some harm to the body, okay? So let's fire up our core so we feel the awareness. And then we can invite it into every twisting posture we do together on the mat. So, bicycles. Interlace your hands behind your head, elbows nice and wide. Lift your feet up off the ground. Bring your knees over your hips. And on an inhale, lift your shoulders and your chest up. Send that left leg, send the right leg straight to the top of the mat. Right elbow connects with left knee, and switch. I want you to move slow, move with intention. Tap into your strength. or ignite your power, as I like to say, inside that program. Keep moving from side to side here. Really breathe. Connect your deep abdominals, so your transverse abdominals, by hugging them to the back side of your body or to the mat, and just keep moving from side to side. If you feel like quitting, I want you to remember, twist to your strengths. Keep it going. Feel free to breathe with me. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hug knees into the chest. Whew. Gosh, core work. Okay, hands behind the thighs. Start to rock yourself forward and back on your spine. Otherwise, you can just sit right up. We're meeting in a downward facing dog. So throughout this class, if at any time you need to modify or take rest, you always know you have full permission to do so. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Connect with your hands and your feet. Imagine them both as roots, connecting with the earth. Invite the earth's energy up into your body as you lift your sitting bones high to the sky. Take 3 breaths here. Alrighty, next inhale, rock forward to plank pose. Take it back, downward facing dog. We got 10. Plank, down dog. Inhale, exhale. Halfway there, plank, down dog. Inhale forward. Take it back, exhale. Inhale forward. Reach your sitting bones back and high. Inhale forward. Exhale, take it back. Last time, inhale forward. Exhale, take it back. Now, just drop to your knees. I want to show you this crouching, twisting tiger action movement we're going to do. So, this is how it works. We rock forward to plank, and instead of taking it to downward facing dog, we drop our heels and our hips over to the right side, and we send them back and gaze forward. Come back to plank, take it to the left, and back to plank. So, let's get going together. 5 on each side for a total of 10. Meet me in plank pose. Big inhale together. Exhale, take it to the right. Send the hips back, gaze forward, plank. Inhale. Exhale to the left. Inhale. Exhale right. Inhale forward. Exhale left. Inhale forward. Exhale right. Bring it forward. Exhale left. Bring it forward 2 more times. Take it to the right. Inhale forward. Take it to the left. Inhale forward, last time each side. Drop down to the right. Gaze towards your strength. Take it forward. Take it to the left. And inhale forward. Soften the knees down. Balasana, child's pose for a moment. Soften your forehead to the ground. All right, maybe back in downward facing dog. On an inhale breath, send that left leg high. Bend the knee, open the hip. Knee goes high, high, high. Core remains active. Hug in. Last big inhale. Exhale to sweep the left foot through. Plant it on the earth. We're in a runner's lunge here. Moving through some leg pumps. So inhale. Exhale, bend the knee to a hover. And then inhale it back high. And bend and straighten. Moving like this. Nice long spine, long neck. Just bending and straightening. All right, if you have that block, we want it nearby. 2 more times. Last bend, last straighten. We're gonna come into warrior 3 and then revolved half moon. So from your runner's lunge, gaze forward, lock eyes with a drishti point, start to slowly push off the back leg and glide into Virabhadrasana 3. Take your time there. As you can see, I have a deeply bent left knee. That is okay. Choose your journey. You could straighten the leg a little bit more and work to keep the pelvis aligned to the earth. Back leg is super active. Another big breath. Okay, exhale, the right hand comes down to the block. I like to spider my fingertips, lift up, and then left arm comes high, revolved half moon. Parita Ardha Chandrasana, 3 breaths. Gaze down. We're stepping into reverse crescent. So slowly guide the right foot to the earth, and you're going to open up into reverse crescent. So the right arm goes back. The left arm goes back, right arm goes forward. Send the left hip back in space. Breathe for 3 with me. Coming into twisted reverse crescent. So the left hand reaches to clasp the thigh as you reach back with the right arm. Hello, right side body. Big breath. Exhale to plant the hands on the earth. You choose your vinyasa journey. Down dog, lower to the belly into cobra like me, or move through a traditional sun salutation. We all meet in downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Come back to your center. Reconnect with your strength. Alrighty, right leg, send it nice and high. Bend the knee, open the hip. Hello. To be honest, I've taken a big break from my mat. It feels so good to get back into my body here with you guys. Last inhale. Exhale, bring the knee through, plant the right foot, coming into those runner lunge pumps. So start with the left leg extended, nice long spine, and begin to bend the knee and straighten and bend and straighten. And breathe as you do it. Two more times. Bend and straighten and bend and straighten. And now gaze at that drishti point. We're coming into warrior 3. I like to bring my hands to my hips, push off the back leg. Rise up, Virabhadrasana 3. Choose how bent your standing leg is, but energy is coursing from the back toes all the way up through the crown of the head. You can keep hands at hips, heart, back behind you. in front of you. 3 more breaths. And the left hand comes down to a block or the mat, preparing for twisted half moon. So left hand down, nice long line of energy. Start to open the chest to the right. Right arm lifts. 3 breaths. Gaze down. Start to send the left foot to the back of the mat, coming into that twisted crescent. So rise up, right arm goes back, left arm forward. Settle in. 3 breaths. And reverse it. Right hand clasps the thigh. Reach back with the left hand. And windmill the hands down. Coming into this time Prasarita. So walk the hands through the center. Reconfigure the feet. We want the knife edge parallel with the sides or the back and the front of your mat. Take an inhale breath here, halfway lift. Exhale, fold into your strength. Inhale, lift up halfway. Bring the left hand right underneath the face. Reach up to the sky with your right hand. Nice twist here. And exhale, release the right hand. This time left hand goes high. Really push down through your big toes. Feel your legs active. Core is active. It's supporting the twisting movement. 3 breaths. Last inhale. Exhale, release, and fold back into your strength. Inhale, lift up halfway. Bring it around to the front of the mat. Remove the block if it's in your way. We're coming into Utkatasana. So step the left foot to meet the right. Start to drop the hips, lift the heart. Chair pose. Big inhale gets you there. Really active legs. We're creating space on the front and the back side body. Reaching our fingertips high to the sky, saying hello to our strength. 3 breaths here. Last inhale. Exhale, hands down through heart center, and we're twisting over to the left. So take an inhale breath in the center. Exhale, twist towards the left. Hold it with your core, and when you feel ready, the right elbow comes to the outside of the left knee. If you find the connection, drop your hips down a little bit more, and check out your knees. Are you doing something super wonky? Let's bring them back into equilibrium. Push into the hands and extend through the crown of the head. 3 breaths. Okay, everyone, we're going to try side crow pose. Start to Parsva Start to lower the glutes towards the heels and plant the hands outside of your left side, towards the left side of your mat, okay? If this is where you land and you stay right here, cool. It's awesome. If you want to travel further with me, we're going to bring the hands to plant on the earth. We will lift our hips towards the sky, bring the arms into a chaturanga-like shape, And slowly but surely, maybe we lift our feet off the earth. You're not very far from the ground, so if you do fall, hey, hopefully you have a soft landing, okay? You're not up in a handstand or a headstand though, so there's not as much room for failure, okay? Alrighty, so hands are planted on the earth. I want you to lock eyes with a drishti point, just like in Warrior 3. Start to lift the hips. They don't lift very high, not as high as crow pose. And then arms bend into a chaturanga-like shape. And maybe you start to lift the feet off the earth. Okay, breathe if you're there. And lower back down. Not so bad, right? Okay. Drop the heels, meet me back in Utkatasana. Big inhale, sweep the arms high. 3 breaths. Lock into your chair pose, lock into your strength. Last inhale. Exhale, hands down through the center. Start to lower the hips. Another inhale. Exhale to twist over to the right. Use your core, use your core. Elbow connects with the outside of the right knee. Push your hands together. Reach through the crown of the head. 3 breaths. And here we go. Start to lower your bum towards the heels. Let me turn to face you guys. We bring the hands to the outside of the right side of our body or towards the right side of your mat, yeah? You choose. Stay right here. And you can visualize yourself coming into side crow, manifesting the strength that you need. If you want to travel further, hands plant on the earth. We lift our hips just a smidge. So hips lift. And I forgot to tell you this last time, but if you're new to side crow, this right hip right here can rest on the right elbow. So the more advanced version is to only lean on one hand, but let me demo for you the beginner version. So hip meets elbow. Here we go, hip on elbow, and then lean, 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 lean. Trust yourself, pick up your feet, gaze forward. Everything is active, toes are active, core is active, and lower back down. If you want to go further with your journey, you'll only rest on one arm. Here we go again. Hands plant. We lift the hips a smidge. Gaze forward, gaze forward, gaze forward. Chaturanga arms, lift off. And lower down. Whew. Okay. We're going to sit down on our bums. We've worked pretty hard. Coming into Janu Sirsasana. So extend the left leg long. Right sole of the foot comes into the left thigh. We're coming into a tree-like shape. Big inhale, reach those arms up to the sky. And exhale, fold from the hips to your depth. Fingers can rest on the earth. Maybe you're clasping part of your body. Let's take 5 breaths to wind down here. And inhale to walk your hands back. Lift the chest, coming into a really gentle twist. Right hand comes to the outside of the left leg. Left arm goes back. Lift on up through the crown of your head. And I want you to twist from your right ribs. So twist from the rib, the side that you are leading from. It's going to help you stay a little bit more active and engaged and not over twist the body. Gaze back over the left shoulders and breathe for 5. Inhale to gaze to the front of the mat. And let's just take a nice counter twist to the other side. Left arm comes across, right arm goes back. Just a breath. Come back through to center. Switch it up. Right leg long, left leg into the left leg into the right thigh. Let's inhale those arms high. Reach towards your strength. And exhale, hinge from the hips to your depth. 5 breaths here. Inhale to lift the chest, rise back up. Coming into that gentle twist, left hand comes across and connects with the outside of the right leg. You reach the right arm back, lift up nice and high. Inhale, and remember, lead with the left ribs as you twist, gaze over your right shoulders and sending your energy towards your strengths. Inhale to bring the gaze back to the top of the mat. Unwind the body. Let's just take a counter twist to the other side. Left hand goes back, right arm comes across. 1 breath. Twist back through to center. Let's lie down on our backs. Coming into figure 4 and another twist. And we will end in Shavasana, where all of the real strength happens, right? So cross the right ankle over the left knee. You can stay right here in a very gentle figure 4, or you can start to hug the legs towards the chest. You can also stay here and use a little bit more core work, or interlace the hands behind the thigh, the left thigh, and hug the legs closer into you. Both feet are flexed. Guide the right knee away from the chest ever so slightly. And relax. One of the greatest things for me to understand, being a yoga teacher and a business owner, is that oftentimes, in order to move forward, we have to take a step back. So that's a weakness that I would like to strengthen. Just like a bow and arrow, in order to go forward, has to be pulled back first. Oftentimes we need to do the same thing when it's time for us to move forward and harness our personal strengths. All right, keep the legs just as they are. Let the entire leg package fall over to the left so the right foot lands on the earth. Use this left hand to push or guide the right knee away from the heart. And then extend your right arm overhead. And I want you to feel the twist happening from your right fingertips all the way down to your right hip and beyond. And relax into your strength here. Last breath. Unwind the body, bring everything back to center. Coming into figure 4 on the other side, so left ankle crosses over the right knee. Stay right here in this modified figure 4. That's where I'm going to stay. You can choose to bring the legs towards the chest and harness your core power to keep them intact, or clasp behind the thigh. We've got 5 breaths. Settle into your figure 4 shape. Alrighty, keep the legs as they are. Let them fall over to the right side of your mat. The left foot plants on the earth. This right hand pushes the left knee, guides it away from the heart as you extend the left arm overhead and channel that energy that's coming from the left fingertips all the way down the body to the left hip and beyond. 5 breaths, relax into your strength. Use your next breath to unwind the body and meet me in Shavasana, the strongest posture of them all, extending the legs long out in front of you, wiggling the hips to find that center space, bringing the shoulders down and onto the back to create a nice supportive sensation. Palms rest down by your sides, hands facing up towards the sky in an act of receiving. Now let's take a big breath to settle in. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Again with me, big inhale. Exhale. This last time I want you to imagine that you're inhaling the strength you need into your body and you're exhaling it out into the universe, okay? Big inhale, strength. Exhale. Settle in, my strong warriors. Shavasana, this is your time to relax and integrate. Take rest, Shavasana. If you are able to stay in Shavasana a while longer, I recommend you rest here. If you're ready to seal this practice, begin to invite bigger breaths back into your body. Invite subtle movements through your fingertips and toes. Reach those arms overhead as you extend your legs long. Start to bend the knees, plant the feet, come onto your favorite side for Fetal Pose. Stopping there for a moment and thanking yourself for twisting towards your strength. And pushing into the earth and guiding yourself back into a seated position with your eyes closed. Once you get there, sweep those arms out to the side. Gather up the strength we created here today on the mat. Palms touch. Guide your hands down through heart center, Anjali Mudra, and we will close with the powerful unifying vibration of Om. Big inhale to prepare. Thumbs to forehead, gently bow. The strength in me sees, honors, and respects the strength in you. Release your hands, rise back up, open your eyes. Thank you, as always, for inviting me into your home, for choosing to step on the yoga mat with me and live your journey. If strengthening your body, your mind, and your soul is something that you're interested in continuing with me, I highly recommend you check out my Ignite Your Power program. I will link to the description below. It is a 14-day program that's all about cultivating strength on your yoga mat and off your yoga mat in your daily life. And don't forget, I'm coming to you from Selva Armonia, located in Uvita, Costa Rica, which you can also learn more about in the description below. I'll meet you back here on your yoga mat next time to continue living your journey.
Shit, I left the lens cap on.
I can see it. It's not on. You can't fool me.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. I'm on to you 4 years later.
It's about time.